Hello? I know I said I wasn't going to be on today, but I kind of got bored. um, I cleaned my car really nice, and I'm really proud of it. I am. I went and bought stuff that said commercialized. Because what it is when you work with clay, sometimes you bring it in your car, and I got leather seats. Had to get leather. They got all clean. I'm going to now on clean my car once a week, man. It is beautiful looking. Oh my gosh, it is. And I love it. I bought over here in Prump, they had a thing. Well, they said, what do you want cleaned? And I haven't cleaned my car in a while. And I said, well, I'll get the best one. And they said, well, we're having a deal. If you pay for this, you can get a whole month to take your car in. And I go, you're kidding me? No. So I went last weekend and I started washing my car, a little drop here or whatever. And you could vacuum. And I cleaned up my carpeting so well. It looks so good in my car. And it just, ooh, I feel all fancy dancing now. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So yeah, ready to start the week. Here is to everybody, just water. Yeah. And I also have my vitamin water. So I'm glad that you're here. Anyway, yeah, today is Funday, Sunday. And let's see what kind of music I got. I got to do something where I can put my show on here where you can see me. That's what I need to do. I can't put my streaming thing on here yet. I will get my computer fixed, so I'm working on that this week. I had to get another part for my thing. I'm going to see how it works. I first have to see how this works. If it doesn't, I will go to Rent a Center and see about renting, that. But I'm paying my bills. I can't believe it. I'm proud of myself. So I happen to have enough money, but I'll have to wait on my shoe trip because I paid off. Instead of going on my shoe trip, I paid off it was a credit card. And I said, this is only how much I can afford to pay. And they go, you can pay it off, you're done. I'm like, woo! So to me, that was more important than getting shoes at the time because I want to buy this house. So that means I have to take action and, deal with my credit. Oh, let me get my lipstick. So I paid off a credit card. Start a mini. Yes, the start a mini things that I'm paying off because I'm like, oh. Usually I spend about 100. Well, I spent like 135, I think it was. So it was a little bit more than that. But I figure get that done. So let's make a joint. There we go. So I'm trying to pay off my credit, and a lot of times what I'll do is I go, well, I can do this payment, and they're like, well, you're done. I talked with my manager, and you're done. I'm like, ooh, because when they would call me, and I had a Jeep note payment, and then I had on top of that a high electricity bill, I was sitting there going, God dang, I got a Jeep note to make. I got a high electricity bill. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's just no way I can do it. So finally, after a time, I got caught up in a lot of my bills. And then other stuff happens. You're like, oh gosh, But at least, I got I'm so happy that I'm paying stuff that needs to be done. I really do. And I'm very excited about having my bills paid and no worries about that. That's the one thing I was worrying about is having my bills paid. And I'm like, this is just, I just felt very unhappy. So I'm sorry you guys had to go through that. So I'm like, happy to be done with that. I was like, wow. Yeah, because and here I'm using this. They had, they were only 15. They were like really $15 a piece. I was like, dang. Woohoo. Look at that. Oh, I love the color of this. This is the birthday cake. The cake, yeah. Let me see. I know it contains cannabis, but it's like birthday cake. Ooh. So usually I don't go on, but I'm going on. I figure I'd smoke a joint, get relaxed. It's weird though. I had a couple days ago, I left my purse here, and I had my uh, perfume in there. My perfume and my vape disappeared. My perfume and vape, they disappeared, gone, because they were all in my purse. They all disappeared. I was like, damn. Because I thought, well, did I leave it somewhere or whatever? And I looked all over, and I only leave my vapes in a certain place, and it was gone. The first thing I noticed when I came home, because I was like, I wonder where that is. So I got to get another one. It's like someone walked in and helped themselves to it. I was like, damn. Because I haven't been able, that's why I was doing cleaning. I was like, well, maybe my cat moved it or was playing with it. No. I'm like, fuck. And then my perfume was missing. Now I have extra ones of those, and it's not a big deal. But the whole thing is, someone came in here and helped themselves to it. I'm like, fuck. Respect. Respect. There's no respect. Ooh, that's a lot of keef. So I'm like, I asked Devin, no one's been in my room or whatever, because man, I'm kind of missing some shit. And I'm afraid to say that because he's like, you left the door open of the car. And I'm like, oh yeah, I came in here and had smoked a little bit. But I said to him, nothing about, missing. Is a real nice one. Got from my homegirl. And she got from her homegirl, you know, gift. So I'm like, okay, well, I want to get another one. I got taken out of my purse along with my perfume. So if you know someone wearing, let me show you what kind of perfume, just in case you're wondering. I'll show you what's missing, what came up missing. Big, nice, long vape. That was really good. Yeah, triple berry. Yeah, it came up missing. Never found it because I keep my bank either in my purse or right over here. Right over here. And it's not over here. No. It is not here. I couldn't believe it. I was like, fuck. I take my thing. Ah, it's right over there. You know, I was all pissed off. I was like, shit. So I had to go to the store and buy more. Oh, not the store, but where you buy your weed. Yeah. Missing shit, man. Oh, I'll show you what it looks like, though. Now, let me show you what that perfume looks like. No. The perfume is it's nice. They gave me such a good deal. I bought, more than one. And I love the smell. I wear it with regular perfume. Oh, God. I'm just going to put it on because I think it's sexy. There we go. Yeah. Ugh. But it was missing. It got like a ripped top thing. Yeah. It's missing. Yippers. And along with, so some lady came in here and was jealous, is what it looked like. Someone was in here that was a lady because no man's going to be stealing that. Come on. Let's get for real. So I keep it in my purse so I know where it's at. It's small. They say that it lasts 4 or 5 hours, but I noticed that it does. It lasts about 4 hours and then you got to reapply. I usually don't reapply at work though. I'm like, if I smell that bad, the only way you can get that is online. And you won't get one. They kind of have it like a buy one, get one free, and you get two. There's a bad thing about that, though. You get charged later on. They go, oh, you want two? Well, you're on a prescription, so that's what I put. Haven't been able to find that, so I opened one of my other ones. I said, it is what it is. I know, and I cleaned my car, and I did find my headphones because I knew I'd find them in there. Yeah, I couldn't find my headphones, and I'm like, I start cleaning shit now and find the shit. So if I don't find a good, that I know something, it didn't just fucking walk off. And neither did the electric pen. It just didn't fucking walk off from my purse or where I was keeping it because they knew where I had it. They knew it. Triple berry. Unless my son's friend is coming in here and he doesn't. That's the only person I thought about. Why would he be taking a female's perfume? That doesn't make sense. God, what is it? My guy friend, it was about a month ago, somebody stole perfume from him. And he's asking me, and I'm going, I asked him, have you ever found that perfume? He goes, no, I had to order more. God, for us women, they always go, do you want to buy more than one? We have a great deal. And they usually do. It's like a banging deal. So what you do is you go, oh, yeah, I don't just want two. I can have four. Well, the thing is, a lot of times if you figure out, say for me, those little things last me 2 months and I use them every day. I smell good. But I'll tell you this much, I was like, just a brand new one too. And it just pissed me off. It wasn't like old or anything. It was new. Oh man. So yeah, I thought it was odd that something would come because I went to take a shower and I went to put perfume on. That's the second thing I do after I get out of the shower and I moisturize. I put my clothes on and I put my perfume on. And I was looking and go, well, that's odd. And I had to go get another new one out. I was like, fuck. And then I realized, I go, where's my vape thing? Now I know I put it here. I know I put it there. In fact, I forgot it. And I was like, sitting there going, okay. Because if you see me do this, sometimes I put my, um, when you get weed vapes, I'm going to tell you if you're in a cold area and you're using your weed vape, the best way to do it is to put it in a warm area, which is your breast. And I put them in my breast, and I'm like, is it in there? So yeah. Yeah, I'm working on being a gamer. It's taking a bit longer, but that's fine with me. You know, I'm going to just, instead of spending the money, I am going to try to wait it out and for everything. So I'm like, ugh. Yeah, I got a chicken in here again. My son, I'm chicken sitting. Yeah, you want to see? I got chicken in here. She's not allowed to stay the night though. Yeah, he has to pick up his chicken because I came home from work and my son had overslept, and I had to do a whole lot more cleaning because chicken caca is a whole different thing, and once it's set, so you're stuck with that. You could probably dye clothes with chicken shit. Here, let me get this, and we're going to play. Where is it? I got my hair so good today. I was like, it's perfect. I got shampoo and conditioner that match. Oh, yeah. Well, y'all, I think my son needs to go and get himself another a chicken sitter. You know, he overslept, told me, oh, don't worry, mama, I'm going to be taking care of the chicken. I'll take care of that chicken. Some bitch overslept. I came home and there was just a big spot about this big. I said, holy hell in the handbasket. That can't even dry. That dry going to look like, what I'm going to do, put a fucking smiley face on there? Oh, hell no. I had to go get we got the green machine. Yeah, I bought the green machine. So I just shook that shit up. And I got ready to go. You never know when you got a mess. I get it ready to go. I know I gotta fix it where it's ready to go again. But yeah, it worked good enough. It was not a lot of stuff in, not a lot of water. And I'll tell you, it was enough that shook up that mess. I took a little, my son's baby, bok bok is what he calls it. I call it shit shit. So I all been pretty good in driving. I don't care how slow they go. My theory is it's in town. We're not on the freeway. And these people, oh gosh darn, some of them are my age. And I'm thinking, holy hell. Rachel's mom comes over here and I go, oh hell, I'm older than you. She go, yeah. How do you do that? I go, work at it. What do you think? I get it, I slather it on and I suddenly the body comes out. Oh hell no. You can ask that the Jimmy show. They were all sitting there thinking, damn, that's a big girl. I gained a couple pounds. I got people who kind of made fun of me, but I still, you know, kept a smile on my face. Then I said, I'm going to try that Tai Chi walking. So I've been using that Tai Chi walking. Woo wee. My body is coming back. I went, well, I needed to get, you see, I've been drinking. Here, let me show you this. This stuff is really low in sugar. It's great for people if you're like, you want a shake, but you can't get the ones out there because it's either too much sugar, which is what mine was, 6 grams of sugar. And they said, my coach said, nope. So I went and bought 6 of these. They sell them. Yep, I got them. I had to go a little bit further, where the Taco Bell is and stuff. Yeah. For a while, I wasn't shopping there. Let me tell you, I don't know who this one manager. When you get certain people, they're assholes. You ever notice that? Well, I didn't go shopping there because there was a manager lady that was a bitch and a half. She was a bitch. They told me I didn't keep my face mask on half the time. And I said, didn't you get them shots? Aren't you not scared? God dang. Unfortunately, the shot for I had a friend, he was trying to lose weight. He was morbidly obese, and he was the sweetest motherfucker ever. He was just a sweetheart. Anyway, he got the second shot and he didn't make it. Damn. I said, damn. I got to find my phone. There it is. I got to put this in because, yeah, I drink. Let's see. This is my second one. So I drink about 2 a day. Yeah. Log. I got to turn on my thing here. Do, 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 do. Okay. Sometimes I gotta play with it. Looks like I'm taking naughty pictures, but I'm not. Oh, shit. Woohoo. Yep. There we go. Yep. They get all excited. I bet you they got a lot of people doing. No, I'm going to be honest with you. This is really hard if you have a life. I don't have a life. It's easier when you don't have a life because then what you could do is you can eat what you like. I don't live with no one. No one lives with me. So I don't have anyone bringing other food or desserts or anything that I might be tempted. Nothing. Mm, that is delicious. No artificial sweeteners. Probiotic is supportive digestive health on complete protein for muscle health and vitamin A, and D for immune system support. Wow. So I went on Amazon, and I bought 2 cases. They're $3 in the store a piece. It's $6 a day. I got to cut that down. So, ooh, yeah. I am supposed to have at least 70. The lowest is 70. So these two are 60. The rest is like, woohoo, I'm doing my best. Dear Lord, now I'm going to have to say this. Dear Steffi, that inner Steffi, send yourself some love. So let's do a meditation. Bok bok. Yes, I got bok bok. We are letting all the stress and anything that bothers us, we're going to let our shoulders down. And we're going to see the stress just leave us in our head, our neck, our shoulders, our chest, our abdomen, our thighs, all the way down from our legs. And it's going to seep to Mother Earth like 2 veins just seeking down, down, and then going way deep and sucking up golden, beautiful light and just sucking it up and up and up and up and up and up to your feet, to your lower legs, to your thighs, to your abdomen, your chest, your arms, your neck, your head, and it's going to spew out. And you're going to share that love, share that love, share that love. And then you're going to pull it in and you're going to have that in your heart. There. You're grounded. I got to tell my son something before he's got to take his chicken. Call Devin Tesla.
Would you like to use phone or simple?
Phone.
Yeah.
Hey Devin, I got your chicken, your chick.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want me to put her in? Where'd you put the cage?
If you want, just wait until I get back home. I'm not even at home right now.
Oh. Okay, I'll wait until you get home.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye bye.
He's probably doing some deliveries, so I will let him be. Oh, Chicky, you're with me for a bit, huh? She's being humped like you can't believe. She's got no back feathers. She looks like she's naked. Well, I am going to at 9 go. I figure I'd just say a quick hello, let everyone know. No, it's not old. It's just if you take Java and you accidentally warm it up instead of use cold water, it gets a weird and lumpy, and it's like, yeah. Here is to everybody. I hope that you had a wonderful Sunday, doing whatever you want to do, as long as it doesn't hurt no one. And if you do belong to a special nudist church, I do accept pictures of all churches and kind, especially if it's nudist, you know. I was talking to someone from San Diego. I'm Black Speech, yeah. We were all laughing. I think that's what, yeah. The person that got my cake, who suggested it, he's from San Diego, and I go, oh, hey, Black's Beach. That's the place to be. Oh, yeah. Take your, grandparents there. It's a nudist beach. Black's Beach is a nudist beach. It's known, that's one of the things San Diego's known for, They got a nudie beach. Right? He's sitting there kicking. So have a cosmic day, as my father would say. All right. You know I love you, even my haters.